Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 3, where we are playing as the Tacity Empire, who is once again the target of a crusade by the Christians. A unrightful crusade, I say, because the Kingdom of Jerusalem is rightfully part of the Tacity Empire. So this is an absolute scam of a war. But also for that we are doing the one thing they might not have expected, and that is actually to siege Rome. I've also decided that these armies are probably not worth to keep up here anymore, and I don't want them to rise up here. I actually want them to be back here, because I also see some troops movement over there. So I've decided that I will stop with the mustering here, which is unfortunate because it's going to take a lot of months to regain all these troops. And what I'm going to do with these guys is I'm going to have at least an army guarding the rear. And then everything else is going to be summoned where this army was originally summoned. Boop, boop, boop. And then raise all here. And I'm going to raise it as one, because I do not know how long it will take until the army moves. I'll probably have to split it at a certain point. But yeah, we're going to siege over here. Ooh. And yeah, currently we lost our court position again. No, we did not. They all failed to impress me. Why did then say... The point is, I noticed that the game said, hey, you can appoint a court physician. And then I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then I thought I had no court physician, but I have a court physician. Game, you tripping. You're making me trip almost because of that. That is not good. I do not enjoy being tripped that way. But yeah, the problem a little bit is that we have is that Jerusalem is all the way back here. If they go all the way around, and you know the AI will do such things, then our backlands are not defended anymore. I have a lot of prisoners. But you can't afford him. Nor her. And you I will not let go. I can imprison my Emperor Biz. All close enemy loses 15 opinion of you, which is a lot of people, but she has been incredibly unfaithful. And right now I have 3 boys already, so yeah, I'll hold them prisoner. Good. Oh, and now we have some removed guardians. There you go. My niece and daughter. You're going to be educated by a woman that isn't so light-hearted. There you go. So, protecting the backlands. Oh, you're going away from my shores again? It's a little confusing. 15 months until they finally have gathered up. Ugh. It takes a long time, but we are sieging Rome. And by the way, this is not going to be the 3rd sacking of Rome. I'm sure that some of you out there are going, the 3rd sacking of Rome by the Kushite. No, 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 no. We are civilized people. We will not sack this city. We will simply make sure that we will hold on to what is ours. What is rightfully ours. That is all that we're trying to do here. I could jump on this smaller army, but I see no point to it. Why are you guys moving away? By the way, interesting thing, we can go now for sound foundation, but each living child gives you 1 random skill point. It used to be incredible, because you could have like 15 children, 15 skill points. Amazing. Nowadays, capped by 5. To me, 5 is a little bit on the low side, considering how you can get still from like 25% of the skill of your council. Hold on. No. No. There you go, beat up plan. No, you really were bad there. Scholarly circles. Well, there's two learning per level of devotion. You get 5 levels of devotion. Is a 10. So getting only 5 is less than that. And there is one that is about the council. I always forget which one it is. No, that's counselors that like you more. Is it on diplomacy? Inspiring rule? No, absolutely not. Writing history, by the way, as far as it was really, really bad. So, it's I don't think it's a martial. I thought it was in here somewhere. No, that's increase the efficiency. Precision power, as I just checked, isn't the one. Well, I can't find it, but there is a one that gives you, I think, 25% of the skill of the counselor. That also can definitely get you over 5. Easily in the 10s. So, there it is. See that army? That army is moving to the back. Now, I've gathered here quite a bit already. So I'm going to send this army back with a new commander. Hopefully one that can move troops quickly. Because that would just be practical for this little journey. Of course, I seem to have no organizer at all. Absolutely none. But still should put in the commander. But yeah. Oh my! I took my foe on I took my foe hostage during the siege of Rome. We have captured Le Pope Man. Isn't that an automatic victory? No, it's not considered an automatic victory. That is new, but that's cool. I don't mind it. Does mean that he's also worth no war score whatsoever, which means we can ransom him. Because it doesn't matter anything. Apparently we also finished this siege, so I'm gonna go up here. And get these sieges. Oh, please don't stop. There we go. He pays 200 gold. That is just 200 gold in our pocket. Bada bing. We're at 72% right now. How much work can we get? Can get 4 more war score from yeah, Rome. Sieging down Rome is 40% war score. We hold the war target. We've done the Battle of Roma, which helped us immensely. They've now landed 21,000 troops in our lands. I'm a little scared of that, I have to admit. I don't like that. They all seem to go to my... Ooh, didn't even realize my wife was pregnant, but we have another daughter with excellent genes. Excellent genes, I tell you. Eintop is under siege. Well, they're already moving around. I wouldn't be surprised if at least part of them goes down here, but that's gonna be... This is gonna be tricky beyond comprehension. Just defending this yellow. Look at that. There are 4,000 men moving in here. Alright. Wishes was EU4. I doubt that the Wahid would allow access, considering their attitude towards Christianity. But, alright. Can't do anything about that. And once these guys are done with sieging, well, the 200 gold is probably going to partially pay for ferrying them over towards the Holy Land that we are defending. At least what the Christians call the Holy Land. For us, it's simply our land. It is part of our empire. It has been part of our empire for a very long time. And actually, I think I want to lead this. Well, actually, I have no additional commander traits, so I don't think that's actually right to do. We're going to intercept these guys. That is the idea. They're starting to siege over here, but if they siege over here, it doesn't matter to me, because this is Syria. That's not Jerusalem. So that's not the war target, but if they siege down this... I must stop the villain behind it. If they siege down that, we will lose currently a 28% war score bonus for holding the war score target. So I want to beat this army to a pulp. Tabilia is under siege. Yeah. So that is of... I pronounce this Tabilia, but is that correct? Is it Talabilia? I don't know where to put emphasis with these. By the way, go this way, because yeah, we'll probably interrupt that army and then... But that is very good. We did well. We have a lot of troops over here. They still don't know where to go. Or they might be going to try and aid people in the backland. We are still sieging here. We should be able to get a 4% more from that. Plus this little battle. This is probably going to be a very diminished return on the cost of moving troops here. But alright, and now we're going to go over there. Which they say we will be able to catch. So this battle of... it was 0% war score, literally. Actually, battles won totally is 12%, so it may have done 0.5% or something like that. But hey, good for us. Yeah, just says 0 here, but it still counts it somehow. I don't know what they want, man. I think that the Christians are totally losing this war. They probably should surrender 99% in our favor. That was another siege here over here, sorry. I thought it was this one, but it's Vitebero that fell, not Tivoli. Gaining Tivoli, by the way, doesn't help us anymore. It is capped, as you can see, on top of there at 50%, but it's going to be... I'm gonna probably capture that because I think this war is won. Because if I... Here it is. So that means we can stand down these troops. Bye guys. You can move on your own. There we go. Won that battle decisively. They've lost, with the exception of 4 people, everybody. And that is a 3% war score bonus. So now we are quite further away than 4%. So we're doing well. You can go home. We'll just siege this down for good measure. And then tell the Christians, you have lost. Yeah, we can't disband when he is still around. Which is a little bit annoying, because he is on the retreat. Who can marry? That is a sister of mine, but I have already all my wives as it is. Then again, you might be... Yeah, but you have no good traits. I'm not even sure you're even truly my sister if I look at that. You are old Tunjur, right? Yeah, Dynasty Tunjur. My vassal, the king of... Yeah, sure. Let's get those bonds a little stronger. Excellent. Still cannot disband you. Faction has disbanded. And we're about to siege this. I believe I can make a convincing argument. 75% wall school for our favor. Search for physician. Really still? No, this time it is true. Alright, well, we'll search for a physician then. We can call in a hunt to decrease the stress. Probably will do that, considering we do have a wee little bit of stress. There they are, but I don't think they can siege it in time before we have sieged the other one. 22 months before our things return. Yowza, now they move in, because they've noticed that the 12,000 are gone. Their scouts have told them so. And both of you failed to impress me. And we've won, because we've sieged down Tivoli. In full demands. Once again, the Kushite faith triumph. There is a... The infidel stays the wrath of Wetmo had no effect. Really? It must be noted here then. Yeah, because here it notes that you have decreased fervorism. And this should help us a lot towards the other one. 902 is probably not a lot, but 306 might. Oh, it took that already into account. Okay. Nonetheless, we've done it. The war is over. And we held on to our... Oh, known for dedication to our faith. Oh, it hadn't yet given those tricks, but everything else has gone up. Sure, we will aid the peasantry. That should give us a popular opinion boost, which is quite nice. But apparently not in our capital. Oh, over here. No, this is local specified. Local specified. Wait. Oh, shoot. Come on, we need the control back. Oh, and you are also pretty crappy. You do 38, much better. Bye-bye, your other one is fired. And let's get that Kushitism rolling. We can remove old Kushite. Or we can start working on Muwaladi. But I think I'm going to first remove old Kushite, because I don't have any special traits that help me with, well, removing difficult religions. Then again, if I... No, Perhaps I should. 2 years for that. How difficult is it for me to remove Mubaladi, for instance? From where is the capital? Here. 3 years to remove over here. Mubaladism. Not sure if he's doing his capital or not, but we're going to try and aid over there. Just notice you have assist ruler, not even managed domain. So, then the next thing is, we could go for Adal. You have a very poor claim on Ajuran. So we could go the other way around, get Ajuran, and then get your claim for Adal. It's one way or the other, then we have to go, and then the Empire will fall afterwards. Because you already died from Gaudund. Alright. What is going to be more profitable? Well, you have 1,303 men. You have way more men. Let me just declare war in the subjugation of you. You have an heir. That was wrong. Raise local army. That should be more than enough to really put a dent into them. And we still have those nice mercenaries now aiding us. That we of course hired for our war against the Christians. Well, there are your 1,300 men, and they have been summarily slaughtered and instantly capturing him. That is amazing. Enforce demands. This guy is now not very happy with us, but what we're doing now is very simple. The music is still going like we are in a big war, guys. It's gonna be dangerous. King Abraham's claims. And with that, we're gonna clean up the backlands that we have over here in Africa. Yeah, 3,000 men. Hello to my 6,000 men. Counting no levies. Oh, 16 men. No, 70 men survive supposedly. Only I see 16 men flee. Maybe one is wounded and not counted as a able-bodied person. Details. Did we just smack them up right? By the way, we should have a ton of prisoners. You can't pay for him yet, but you can pay for her. So let's just pay for her. Let's get that going. And I can transfer whom to who? Oh, this Duke. He is separate? Oh, you also hold the duchy of... Oh, you hold two different duchies. It's partition. Oh, but you died. So right now you are an inheritor to everything. Oh, familiar kinslayer. Wonderful. I'm gonna let you handle that. You're gonna love me anyways because I am about to get you Adal. So I don't think that is a big problem. Well, let's see if we might be able to capture that young boy king as well while he's sitting over here. 50% lost already thanks to the battle. And we do. Wow. I'm just gonna take it because that means that we are so much going to have less problems with the peasantry. I know we've pacified them a few, but there you go. Favor hook on you. You love me so much more. And you're gonna pay me a wee little bit more. And then this thing. Declare war in the Zur County for what now? I don't need to subjugate him. I'm just gonna declare the war here. And that makes this episode, in my opinion, a very cool episode. Because... an episode of great deed, I should say. Because we will have taken over the Horn of Africa entirely. There is now no more discussion who is... Oh. I did not move enough people to the other army. There will be no more discussion over the two empires of Africa. There is only one empire of Africa. I'm surprised actually how many men he can still muster. But it doesn't matter. Enemy combatants captured. Ransom you for 103 gold. Sure. I will let you do that. I mean, he's 125 worth, but you didn't have much more money, and I doubt you will be making a lot. Actually, you're making 2 a month? Surprising. But let's just put this on full speed, because nothing is gonna change about this. We also have a ton of cash. We've got more people in prison from the previous siege. And there it is. Oh, wait. We've got more prisoners now. You're gonna pay for the 6 gold for one of them. I don't care. Actually, you could just gain money as I capture you and then actually pay later for them. I say that now, but yeah, I took your entire terrain. Yeah, oopsie. So, who owns the Duchy of West Ajuran? Nobody. Does that fall? That falls under Ajuran. Congratulations, granting you this title. And with that, we have a new King of Adal, King of Ajuran, strong protector. Wouldn't be surprised if he slowly tries to conquer stuff back here. Hey, you're old Kushite, don't do that. You ugly person, you. You're also still old Kushite, don't do that. Alright, you get a weak hook, but you're part of a doll, so you know what? Grand Vassal. Boom. You're united again. Nah. And then you also get a hook on me. Hold on, you are there. You're part of the Kingdom of Abyssinia. Maybe I should give Abyssinia out. Maybe it's time for Abyssinia to rise. I mean, you're not of my dynasty, but that's not... to south? Funny. But I don't want to do that, because then he can get a claim on me. You're also part of our dynasty, but you are betrothed to a non-part of our dynasty. That you have also eat. Why are you all the way down here? I don't know. You are not part of Abyssinia, are you? Yeah, that actually, yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, let's create Abyssinia. Well, voila. That should be good enough. And with that, the problem is you're still old Kushite, and you have refused to my request. But I can make you give up a lot of other stuff. Yeah, sure, a favor, that doesn't matter. So, and you are Daju, which is the good part of this. After 8 months, I need to remind myself to probably start spreading no, the Daju culture is here already. So that is also done. And you can start spreading the culture even further. Look at that Daju spread. Oh, it's also now over across here, but that's a bit unfair because this is just a major desert and it just... Probably one county was needed and therefore it switched now, but still. That is a lot of Daju. Alright, well we've done our once-in-a-lifetime subjugation war, which has allowed us to claim all of the Horn of Africa. Which is amazing. There it is, going into the Empire of Taseti. It will take some frickin' time, but it will work and will pop. And that is going to be Excellent, and I love the fact that Tasseti is now also here, because I know this is also all part of us, and I would love to see Tasseti just be across on the entire thing, but this is the center of our empire, if you will. Our capital lies over here, so in a sense, if it should be not across the entire map, like this, then I would prefer it to be across here. Alright. 25 gold for you. I can usurp the Duchy of Fez. I would love that. But then it also means that he is no longer worth that much gold. So you know what? I'm gonna ransom you now for the cheap price of 29. And then usurp your title. Nah. And then say, Grand title. Yes, in the petty kingdom of Fez. There you go. In case you were wondering and just noticed that, the petty kingdom of the gods is what gives us our right to be the head of our religion. In case you jumped into this episode or series a lot later. Oh, well, not this episode, because we found that title already a long time ago, but yeah. Search for physician. Yeah, because we have no physician and we had a crap one. Oh. That is an empress being dead. 16, 21, you are now the primary spouse. And I had a sister. No. I thought I still had a sister to spare. Don't seem so anymore. You are already married to me. You are married, because I can see it from your clothing. We married her out, so... Oh, it's this sister. Sure. That means that we will for some time not have additional children, which I am entirely fine with. You know what we also should do? Our prison. Yeah, it is absolutely chock full of people. There is no reason why you should be in my prison. You're randomly nowhere. So, ransom, sorry. Negotiate release, just recruit you. Oh, this is the former wife of the... Yeah, I will just release you. If you didn't have these pox, you might have been interesting for us. You're actually part of our dynasty. Yeah, she's willing to come as well. Ransom. No, I will just release you because I don't want another child dying in my prison, because I always feel so horribly bad about that when that happens. Sure, you just have your wife back after I took away your empire. I think that's fair. You have a claim on a duchy title, but duchy title that is already long and strong in the hands of our... Actually, that's not the normal dynasty. The Gal. You do have a liege. But that's also... I'll recruit you. House head is this guy. And they still have a duchy title, but alright. Back to the prison. Can't do it that way, I will just go to individuals. That's not the prison. That's the secret. This is the prison. You seem to be from a peasant revolt or something. I will just recruit you. I am going to go way over my 59. You really don't matter. I could execute you if I wasn't. Actually, I do not dislike this. There you go. You're executed. You are my rival, so I will not do anything about it. I'm going to execute you. I gain 150 prestige and I lose a lot of stress because apparently that's my rival. Let me just do that then. You have a spouse. Oh dear, it is murder time. Let's negotiate a release. Oh, you do have a liege. I'm sorry, I missed that. He's not willing to pay for her, but she won't die. Burn at the stake. Is that a duchy that isn't ours yet? I think that duchy is ours, so we could execute him. I am... ooh. Now you are interesting to us. Because you have claims on duchies that we don't have. Demand conversion and recruit. Your father any good titles? The Gaza. On top here. We don't own everything of that. Demand conversion. Can't really do that anything with her. So we have to keep her in prison. You're absolutely pointless. Sorry. Kingdom of Guinea. That is a very interesting person. The Kingdom of Guinea. Is that currently a thing? Do you hold the Kingdom of Guinea? Does anyone hold this title? No, it does not. That's unfortunate, because we could have used that. But it's an interesting thing that he has that claim. Why don't we negotiate a release, recruit, demand conversion, and maybe you can also do something with that. So just to dupe. You're just gonna be released. I'll just gain a weak hook on, otherwise I lose all the dread that I just gained for doing everything I did. Kingdom of Sardinia. The Kingdom of Sardinia no longer exists. We could create it. It doesn't really help. We have all the land that he has claims to. Goodbye. That seems to be almost our house, but it isn't. It's one of the houses that we saved in the end. The Duchy of Bambouk. That is also reason for you to negotiate release, demand conversion, and recruit. We're going to probably wage a few wars for people's claims rather than de jure stuff. This seems like this could work. Execute you as well. And maybe we should stop now. We have 100 dread. We have 100 dread right now. Oh. Yeah, my wife needs to change still. Because it didn't take the best wife for holding on lands. And, oh, it's an episode. I'm sorry. I was having too much fun killing people. But we're gonna see what we can do with those people and all their claims. I don't think I by accident set all of them as interests to me. You are... You need a wife. A wife of good enough choice. I'm doing this off camera. I might do a few things off camera, and we'll come back to you when we, well, we'll start possibly trying to push some claims war over here, and who knows how much we can get of Southern West Africa. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.